Strange friends in a world of horror and pain. Terrified, Ellie saw a terrifying sight before her eyes. 4 rows of white, dagger-like teeth, a piece of red, moving flesh that was the animal's tongue, and a dark hole that called her to itself. The animal's hot breath was on his face. Who was that boy? And Sebastian really wanted to kill her. The image of her head being severed and her headless body falling, blood gushing from her veins, appeared before her eyes. The animal held her head firmly between its teeth. Ellie said with difficulty, "Please, Sebastian." Sebastian said, "It's incredible. I am the master of this monster." He went closer to the hunter and looked into his eyes and Ellie's terrified eyes. Eli turned his eyes to him. Sebastian said, "Put it down." The monster lowered its head. Ellie's feet were on the ground again. The hunter opened his mouth and released her. Ellie was speechless. Sebastian said, "You saved my life and this is your compensation. I didn't want to kill you in the first place, but I had to try this power." Sebastian took Ellie's hand. She stared at Sebastian's face in horror. Sebastian sat her on the bed and brought the glass of water to her lips. Ellie drank some of it. She was slowly gaining control of herself and just understanding the matter. She asked quietly, "Are you Sebastian?" "No." "What are you now?" "I'm still Sebastian. I just entered a new world. A power that can control the monsters of BTL Company. I am their new master." The boy came forward and said, "Few people cannot lose themselves in such a situation. You didn't scream or cry." Ellie said, "I was so scared. I saw death before my eyes. But I fought him many times, both against these predators and against the predatory humans who kill other people for the food they may have and the clothes they wear. They don't care about men, women, small or big. You just have to stay alive." Sebastian, "You have gained power now. What do you want to do with it? Save the world? Create a new world? I protect ourselves and those who ask us for help." Ellie said in surprise. "Protect ourselves? And those who need our help? It's a very good idea, but are you sure you can continue until the end and not become like these monsters?" The boy smiled. Sebastian looked at Ellie's face and said, "I can be with you, Ellie. I want to be like a sheepdog, who sometimes attacks in defense and drives away or kills the enemy. Now that you know what I am, will you stay with me or leave me? If you want to be free to go." Ellie said, "Can I go?" She got up and went to the exit. She passed the monster who was looking at her. She stopped in the middle of the entrance and said, "Goodbye." She stepped into the street and started walking. Sebastian looked at the door. The boy came forward and said, "I hope you can keep your humanity too. They made monsters and I am like him. Made in laboratory tubes and large simulation tanks. I attacked the company. I hated myself and them. The employees saw me as a monster and a trained creature. I had to obey or die. That death was their right." Sebastian's eyes fell on the door. Ellie had returned. She said, "I wanted to test how honest you are. Second, it's full of monsters outside. The safest place is to be with the monster lord. This is the safest place in the city." Then she laughed. Sebastian smiled too. The boy smiled too. They were now strange friends in a world of terror and pain.